guys, welcome to the Let Me Call You Back podcast. This comedy podcast features Declan Brooks, my brother, and an aspiring stand-up comedian on our weekly phone calls. We talk daily happenings of life, ludicrous news, and comical interactions with others while out and about in the world. Please enjoy. I think that's good. We're on. Late cast.
Welcome back to the week.
Good to be back.
It is a late night discussion. Me and Raymond are both finishing up our days. How was work tonight, Raymond?
It sucked.
Raymond's a big optimist. All about him. I'm watching. I just came home to Seinfeld being on TV. You like Seinfeld?
I haven't seen Seinfeld.
The episodes are like bizarre sometimes. And the episode that's on right now, Kramer and George Costanza are sitting there parked, waiting for someone who double parked and blocked them in. And they've been stuck for like 2 hours. And the guy that finally came out was Saddam Hussein.
Like the real Saddam Hussein?
It was obviously like an imposter, but like the guy looked exactly like Saddam Hussein. I'm like, that's good TV.
Where are you coming home from? Tell us about your night.
I have been in Nashville all week, so I've been coming home from.
Let's
I'm
say.
like in, Slutsville, Skankpig Central, the hose capital of the Midwest.
It's not in the Midwest.
Yeah, hose capital of the South. I'm doing comedy every night. I just came home from Two Kegs 2. It's a bar in Nashville.
Two Kegs 2?
Yeah, I guess the number one wasn't in business anymore.
The fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that name.
It was a good night. I told a chode joke.
That's the highlight of your night? The chode joke?
So I need to get a joke ready for, in 2 weeks, Ryan's benefit. One of Ryan's favorite words to call his friends was chode.
Okay.
I was like, he used to be so creative. I'm like, you know how people's love language is different for their friends? I was like, my friend Ryan, who passed away, he would come up to you and he'd say, I heard you got a fucking chode. And he'd say it to everybody, and he'd say it over and over again, to where it was almost annoying and then funny again. And he'd be real creative about how he'd say it. He'd be like, I bet you got a fucking, you know those them Little Bites muffins? I'd be like, yeah. He's like, I bet you got a chode like a Little Bites muffin. And then he'd like sneak up on me and be like, Declan, you like Reese's? I'm like, yeah, I love Reese's cups. He's like, I bet you got a chode like a Reese's cup.
So he would just compare your chode to an item?
So, hey, listen, guys, it's weird when you don't expect to miss something like that. But since he's been going, no one said anything like that to me since. So if you're looking to make a new friend tonight, come up to me and I want you to say something kind of like, yo, man, I bet you got a chode like a chicken pot pie.
That'd be amazing.
What? If someone came up to me and said that?
No, a chicken pot pie. It's not even. Crazy.
I'm going to probably say that as benefit.
Yeah. Everything's set up for that?
Yeah, dude. One of his other like very close friends, Chris Kalach's wife, Nikki, has pretty much set that entire thing up. Shout out to Nikki Kalach. She's a shit. It's she's been doing a great job. She got this entire thing set up. She's did all the legwork. There's about 15 baskets. There's some trips, different themed baskets. There's a fishing trip basket. There might still be the safari, dude. I haven't confirmed if we're gonna get to shoot a lion.
Yeah, that'd be fucking nuts.
You get to rape and pillage one village west.
You win land in Africa.
Dude, I've had a shit sandwich all week. Got kicked off a property yesterday. I don't know if I should say that on air, but I don't care.
What do you mean? You got kicked off? You got in a fight with somebody?
So, like, he's asking all these bizarre questions, all right? Yeah, I mean, like, you have rights to ask questions when work's getting done on your house, but you're not allowed to, like, make a demand and then hold us hostage at your home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This guy, like, would ask a question. I'd get halfway through explaining it. He would just cut me off and then yell at me. And at one point, I'm like, so you're not letting me finish my statement. You just keep interrupting me and yelling at me.
What was he mad about?
Dude, it was like, you know how I work on gutters? I don't even see what he was seeing. Like, he was saying that our product was pushing the gutters from the top down ever so slightly to where they don't look like they did before we got there. It must be us. And if we don't fix it on the entire house, he's going to call his lawyers and he's not going to pay.
He threatened you with legal action?
Immediately, dude.
Jesus.
White trash power move, which I obviously knew was bullshit. I was like, brother, you don't have a lawyer. I know you don't. I'm like, pal, I don't know why you're yelling at me. Yeah, like the answers I'm giving him are messages that I'm relaying that would be messages being delivered to him from the office. So I'm like giving him fair warning on like, hey, Well, with that request, expect a call from the office, possibly saying they may be charging you more or just letting you know that it's not going to cost any more. And he's like, nah, I don't know who the hell you are, but you're not charging me nothing. He's just like yelling at me. So at one point or another, I'm like, sir, I don't know what the disagreement here is or the confusion is, but I'm sorry you're so upset with me. He's, you know what, pal, you better get the hell off my property before I enforce that no trespassing sign. You hear me? You son of a bitch.
Dude.
You son of a bitch, get off my property.
You should have put paws.
Dude, if he hit me, I was gonna let him injure me, and I was gonna fucking sue him.
Get a year of pay not working. You just slip and fall.
Slip and fall. I'd break my ankle. I'd break it on purpose.
Can you imagine if you just fought an old man? You should have just fucked the old man up.
I was really like, this is a hard part because I'm on his property. If he hits me, I can defend myself, but he's gonna go get a gun.
Yeah. In Nashville, legally, they can just kill you on their property.
Yeah, as long as you have a Jack Daniels bottle in your hand, you're allowed to shoot anybody.
That's
It actually has nothing to do with property.
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck, dude. You were a Yankee telling him what's good.
I did tell him what's good because the next manager that went to go deal with the situation that went out there today was like pretty much like, either pay us or we're just going to rip it off your house, and that's the best answer you're getting. Have a good day. Ring, ding, dang.
Did he pay?
I have no clue. But guess what? That guy can suck my balls and dick. I'll fight an old man, dude. I've been known to get froggy.
Did he have anybody there, like a family or anything?
No, and he lived by himself. He had a shit Mercury stable.
Just mean as shit.
The job's like 20 feet left. And as he's screaming at me, I looked at the installer. I said, hey, look, I did the wrap it up motion with my hand. He's like, I'm done. I'm like, yeah, wrap it up. He's like, he's not going to pay us. He's screaming at me. We don't do business with people that treat people like that. He's like, no. He's going to finish his job. I'm like, sir, no, he is not. One, because it's my job to tell him that. Two, you have no right to withhold a check from us and talk to us like this. So he's going to wrap it up and we'll get this figured out tomorrow. No big deal. He's like, no. He's going to finish. I'm like, nope, that's not how this works anymore. Have a good one.
That's when he pulled the gun out.
Oh, my gun!
Starts wildly firing it into the air.
He just pistol whips my installer. I'm like, oh!
Little does he know you start firing a gun wildly into the air.
Little does he know I have a track bow in my back seat.
You pull out your mace.
I just bear mace this old man.
Not bear mace, like the little pussy mace on your keychain.
Yeah, fucking pussy.
You fought a guy.
I wish, dude. Oh, man. I'm going to have so many shower arguments with that pussy.
Wasn't there... Dude, wasn't there another battle you were part of?
Battle?
You said there was like a battle, like a trans battle or something?
Oh my God, dude. I was in Booth's Corner this past weekend.
Nice.
And I caught a glimpse of this.
What is Booth's Corner again?
Booth's Corner is a quaint little, ornate, very perfect little place called a Amish market.
Yeah.
Out in Boothwyn, PA. We've been there before. We've talked about it. I go in there and get meats and cheese. Sometimes pretzels and cheese.
So you stumbled upon an interaction?
I didn't pick any side in this. I'll tell you that right now. There was an older man just staring at a transsexual man trans to a woman. Does that make sense? They were yelling at this man. And the guy pretty much was like, why are you staring at me? He's like, I'm going to stare at you until you regard me the right way, sir. Because something must have happened where, like, they must have bumped into each other, or he said, excuse me, and he must have been like, excuse me, buddy, sorry about that. And this person must have been like, it's Ham. My name is Ham.
What do you mean? What do you mean? They misgendered them?
You ever seen the guy from the GameStop, the transgender person that everybody made fun of him? He's like, it's Ham. He's like, I'm obviously a miss. It's like a fucking 6'5" white dude that could like be 50-50. And he's like, it's obviously miss. What else would it be? Sir, I honestly didn't know that.
So you witnessed that?
I witnessed one of those. Yeah. This old man was shook, dude. He's like, when he said that to him, he was just like, what the fuck? The fuck do you expect me to say?
Like, what the hell are you talking about?
What the motherfucking fuck are you talking about, old man?
What the hell even is that?
What the hell is I love that. Daddy, chill. What the hell even is that? Oh, dude, I'm drinking some Liquid Death. Do you like Liquid Death?
It's all right. It's not as it doesn't taste as good as the can looks.
Mango Chainsaw does, though.
I've only had just the straight fizzy, John.
Mango Chainsaw is probably one of the best mango sparkling waters I've had in a while.
Nice.
Now, they also have a new line of teas, and the names on these things are ridiculous.
Wait, so is there anything else about the battle? Did you get into it at all?
No, dude. As soon as I saw it, I just was like, for a second, I stared at both parties. I went, and then I just kept moving. It was crazy. I thought there was gonna be a fight.
Was the argument loud enough that they wanted people to join in? Nice.
It was the entrance of a stall.
And just people were just minding their business, just like ignoring it. Like, leave me alone.
Yeah, like, please do not bring me into this.
Oh, yeah. It's great. The forced obliviousness.
It's everything you want on a Saturday. Like, I wanted something spicy,
Yeah.
but I didn't want to, like, get involved.
Let me just witness this hate crime from afar.
I'm just sitting over there eating a Twisty Kevin, like,
Yeah.
you fucking tell him, old man.
It's like, rip the fucking hair off.
That's my favorite line. It's ham, sir. Yeah, fucking Monday I came in, went food shopping in Walmart. Old man also tough talked me too. I don't know what's going on this week. Old man
What
just
the
think I'm a
fuck?
fucking pussy.
What do you mean? What happened this time? You're just fighting old men.
Did you know Tony C. Sature's Creole season?
Yes. Tony Chach or whatever.
Tony Shakir's. It's one of my favorite seasonings.
I
but
feel like you
I'll
talk
tell
about it every week.
all I got to say is it's got a lot of salt in it,
Yeah.
That's not good for you. So I know that when I'm in places like the South, because the North doesn't have a lot of Creole seasoning, especially like different types of Creole seasoning. I grab me some of what I need, and what they got down here is salt free. So I didn't know there was motherfuckers down in Nashville, Tennessee, apparently.
What kind of people?
It was an old white guy. An old white guy walked by me, and he was just like, he gave me like a noise. I was like, what the fuck was that?
He scoffed at you?
Yeah. I looked him right in his eyes. I'm like, hey, how's it going, you fucking pussy? What's up? And
No, you didn't.
I didn't say any of those things, but my face said it. He's like, that shit has, he cursed at me. Fucking cursed at me immediately. He's like, that shit has so much fucking salt in it. I was like, I know. And then I picked up the can and turned it towards him to show him that it said salt free. I'm like, I know, man. I agree. Ding! Hit it with the salt free.
Was he shook? He's on his heels right there. He doesn't even know what to do.
He was ready. You know what he said to me? He's like, yeah, well, that stuff fucking sucks anyway. I use Pruitt seasoning. I make it from a recipe online. You should look it up. It's online.
Jesus Christ.
I was like, yeah, man, cool. And like in my head, I was like, honestly, go fuck yourself. And I hope every one of your friends comes over to your house and is like, wow, Daryl, your chicken fucking sucks.
You
This is
should've
the
told
worst seasoning I ever tasted.
You should have been like, yeah, no, I've used that. That's horrible. It's the worst seasoning there is. They use that in jails.
I was like, unbelievable.
How did it end?
He just walked away.
You should have ridiculed something in his cart.
I want, first off, he was wearing Crocs with socks above his knees, black socks. I just wanted to be like, yo, man, do you get out of the house much? And why the fuck are you dressed like that?
You should have just, like, without even responding to the salt, told him to go fuck himself.
I should have just been like, yo, man, can you go find a quiet bench somewhere to go fuck yourself?
So you've been battling. You've been battling and witnessing battles for this week.
Motherfuckers, dude, I don't get what's going on, dude. Come down to Nashville. I thought I'd blend in with all these country ass people, Raymond.
They think shit's sweet.
They think shit's sweet. I'm gonna fucking tune someone up out here, dude. But it's been nice. I've been eating boiled peanuts and hanging out, going to comedy every night. Nashville's a ride from where I'm at, 40 minutes usually each way. I mean, there's some good comedy.
Yeah.
Not everybody's that good. I wouldn't say it's the hottest performer city I've been to.
Are you wearing a cowboy hat yet or no?
No, I would never wear a Cowboys hat. Go Birds. I worship Donovan McNabb. How dare you ask me that question? When his mama dies, I'm going to go to her funeral with every single chunky soup.
You had another interaction with a woman in Nashville.
Dude, honestly, there was one of my favorite parts of Nashville, which was meeting the sweetest southern peach I've ever done mated. You ready for this southern name?
Jezebel. Annabelle.
May Letha.
May Lisa.
No. No S. TH. May Letha.
May Lisa?
May Letha. She's a 78-year-old white woman.
What the fuck? May Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
God damn. Shout out to May Lisa.
May Letha Funk.
That's a pain in the ass saying that name.
Man, dude.
That's a tough one.
Sounds like somebody punched her mom in the face when she went to say the name.
Yeah.
What do you want to name her? Hold on, say that again. Slap.
She got stung by a bee before she signed the fucking papers.
Her mom was drunk as hell when she had her. Yeah, May Lisa. That's what I want to name her. Yeah, she was the sweetest old woman I ever met.
How did you stumble upon her?
I had to go out and check a job, deliver something to a crew. And, you know, when I get there, I'd be chopping it up with the old ladies.
Mhm.
I'd be like, "Oh, sugar, how you doing?" I'll sit there and break it down with them. You know, I could be having dinner at this person's table tonight. Is how good I am with these old ladies. Except for this one old guy that tried to fight me today or yesterday. So, you know, like I make shit up, I embellish shit so I can get a better response out of people sometimes. I wasn't lying. She was talking about like fishing and hunting and being a country kid, and I was like, me too, blah blah blah. I was like, I love fishing, all this, and blah blah blah. I was like, I love coming to the South because last time I was down here, I went frog gigging. She's like, "Oh, you like frogs?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "I love frog legs."
He's like, I especially love the murdering.
She's like, "My brother, he gets all them frogs all the time. He catches a mess of them." She's like, "One time we had a friend down at the Pizza Hut, right? He knew my brother caught frogs a lot. He said, you get a mess with them frogs, you bring them down here. I'm fixing to make y'all a frog leg pizza."
My God.
Swear to God, this is how this conversation's going. All right. There's not a lying bone in my body that this is exactly how the conversation's going. Like, so my brother got a bunch of frog legs together, and we head on down there, and we get there, and he don't work there no more. We never got that frog leg pizza.
Listen, like, what are you doing tomorrow?
A frog leg Pizza Hut pizza, Raymond, is the ultimate redneck myth. That's Bigfoot, dude.
Yeah, you don't see that a lot.
That's bigger than Bigfoot, dude. I can't even plan for shit like that to happen, Raymond.
That was her story?
No, she had another one. She's like, my uncle, he was in Vietnam, lost a foot, so he had one of them fake ones. He used to catch turtles.
What?
That's how the story starts. So he got wait around in the swamp, you know, because he got that bad foot, so he don't feel nothing, just kick around and stuff. He got him a big old turtle. This thing's bigger than your arm around. I'll tell you what, barely fit in the back of the truck. She's yelling at a extremely overweight 78-year-old white woman with a walker.
Hell yeah.
I feel like I'm watching a live action Little Bubby Child, honestly. She's like, he got that turtle out of the water. And she got to put it up in that truck there and it reached back, bit his foot. I'm like, Uncle Johnny, he's got your foot.
Dude, do you think we could get her to call into the podcast?
I wish, Raymond. I really wish.
Please. You think you can see her again?
I wish. I don't think so. I don't think I'll ever see her again.
She would call in 100%.
She's my Great White Buffalo. She's my queen. If Christina ever leaves me, I'm going to find my Letha. I love you, you stupid old. She had a stroke earlier this year, so half her face don't work.
Does she have a family?
Yeah, kids live somewhere else. Husband died. So she's like, Uncle John, that turtle's got your foot. He's like, it's my bad one. He can chew on it. It's made of plastic. It was the best thing I've ever fucking heard in my life.
What if you were just being punked?
I thought I was, dude. She's like, y'all be wearing a mask when you're working and stuff sometimes? I'm like, occasionally when it's dusty out and everything. She's like, right there down the street where that construction's going on, they done blew it up with dynamite 2 days ago. Whole place is messed up. I could barely breathe.
I thought she was referencing COVID.
Mm-mm.
And she just goes into anti-vax right-wing rhetoric.
She's just very conscientious of pollen and dirt content during the day. She's like, I got buddies that are coal miners. They died in their sleep trying to breathe.
Like, you know how many people the Clintons killed? She just gets crazy. She gets fucking crazy.
I hit her with the best line I could think of as of leaving. I'm like, hey, listen, Melissa, you need me to get anything for you? You need like me to get your mail or bring the trash down for you since it's just you and you got this walker? She's like, no, I don't, but that's so sweet of you. What made you say that? I was like, oh, well, my mama raised me right. She's like, she sure did. And I got out of there. I was like, bucket list moment right there.
Did she have any snacks? Was there any snacks involved?
Dude, I thought she was going to bring me out a pecan pie. I wish she brought me some suffer and succotash, dude.
She's top woman.
She's the new queen. Melitha is a beautiful woman. I was only so lucky to meet her.
We need her on the pod.
There's been stray cats in the front of my house all week, and there was a stray cat at the open mic tonight that chose me.
Did you hand out scritchies?
I did hand out some scritches. I got some rubbies back from the kitty cat, a little bit of snuggy wuggies.
All right.
This cat walked up in the bar. No one said a thing. The owner walked over to him and was like, "Oh, come here." And gave it scritches and walked away.
In the bar?
Mm-hmm. Black cat. Probably a little bit older than a kitten. You could tell he had a wanderer's soul.
Yeah.
I was like, this is an actual dive. There's a fucking dive cat in here.
How's the meth? Did you do the meth?
It was a little messed up. I didn't get to do any.
Really?
Why would I be doing meth?
Probably tastes sweeter down there.
Is it because they put honey in it? That's a southern thing. That's what they call the South. The land of milk and honey, Raymond. Yeah, I'm such a fucking weirdo, dude. I was at a house today, and the person had me check something out, and they were like, "Hey, just cut through the house with me." So they cut me through their bedroom. As I'm coming back through the bedroom, I noticed that they have an entire cowhide leather with the fur still on, stretched on the floor like a cattle carpet.
Can I lay on that?
I was like, "Oh my god, is that a full-size cattle rug?" She's like, "Why, yes, it is." I'm like, "That is so cool." And I just walked out of the house.
Please, this noise.
It's fucking nice, dude. That's how I
felt. Tapping on shit. Fucking nice.
I felt like I was like, that's fucking sweet.
Yeah.
I just walked out. I was like, that's fucking nice. And then I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna go do my job. Let me know if you need anything. She's like, yeah, all right.
Dude, that's the weird thing with the fucking crazy old man. Like, you're up on ladders and shit. He could just go fucking evil and just knock you down.
The ass whooping I would deal after a sabotage. But then I'm also like, what if both my legs are broken? I'm on the ground. I'm hammered drunk.
Yeah. You got guys that are hammered drunk at work?
I'm sure. That's everywhere, though.
Well, in your profession, probably.
I mean, if you're holding a drill in your hand, it means you're holding a beer when you're not holding a drill. I think that's the rule. No, I've had some good mics here this week. Cool thing, heavy audience presence in the early mics in the week. It's like Nashville is looking for a comedy to be going on. And there's only one club, and that's Zany's.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
So everybody tries to make the next place happen in the auxiliary places.
Is that a good spot? Are you going to move the entire operation there?
What, to Nashville?
Yeah.
No. Why would I do that?
I don't know.
Scouting. If you could move the entire operation anywhere except Austin, where would you move it?
I don't know. Probably somewhere out west. Wyoming. Oregon. The Oregon coast.
Oregon coast.
Yeah. Get a cabin in the woods.
Would you get a captain's license and become a little 6-pack salmon captain?
What is a 6-pack? What does that mean?
Like you could run a 6-person boat?
Just have a pod set up out on the beach.
I would love to live so simple.
And just a camera. I
told that to Christina the other day. I was like, I'm probably going to take a solo person hiking trip sometime soon. And she looked at me. She's like, what's wrong with you?
You're crazy.
Well, like, I would also probably try and include somebody on the trip.
Did that go over well?
She was like, yeah, okay.
She's like, absolutely not.
Like, yeah, okay, all these fucking hobbies you have. That's a good one. I was like, I'll keep it cheap. I'm just going to get like a tent and a backpack and a couple things. Nothing crazy, the cheap stuff. She's like, okay. I'm a hiker now. I'm a hiker now. No, I just like, it sounds fun. I met a guy that calls himself an alpinist.
Alpinist? Is that a real thing?
Apparently it's a person that finds hobby in climbing mountains.
Nice.
And he does photography.
Just eat perks.
Just eat perks.
Yeah. Drink red wine and eat perks and just go on Facebook.
That would be fun. I talked about this with you, right? How much? Let's ask a question. Since me and Raymond are both dirtbags and we know a little bit about Percocets.
We shouldn't talk about this.
No, we have to. We're adults now. It's past the statute of limitations. Have you ever seen a person take 2 Perk 30s at once and survive? That's a normal thing, right?
I don't know if that's called normal.
I mean, it's not normal, but like, listen, we were watching people eat M&Ms, right? And everybody was still standing up.
Oxy 80s.
Oxy 80s. God, that's crazy to think about. I have a bone to pick with the docu-series Painkiller.
Painkiller. I've heard of this. What is this on?
Netflix. They talk about the company that designed and made Oxycontin
Yeah.
and marketed Percocet and everything.
Yeah, they did a good job.
Did a real good job. That was a pretty successful program.
Yeah. That marketing campaign.
That was probably the most successful campaign in history. The way this movie was made, that, or like docuseries, however you want to call it, like, it was fucking crazy. It was showing people being like, hey, I need to pick up my prescription. They're like, hey, yeah, you can't pick that up here anymore. You've been banned. He's like, well, I need my fucking medicine. And he like walks down the aisle, grabs something, smashes the front window, hops over the counter, grabs some medicine.
That probably happens a lot.
You think for Percocets?
Maybe that, other things. Benzos.
Yeah, true. So my bone to pick is that the main character guy, who's like the guy whose back broke, first off, his like, I think it was his stepson, was fucking around with a track machine and knocked him over, and that's how he broke his back. And his stepson got to keep his job, and I was like, I would have killed that kid.
A track machine?
Like a small excavator.
Yeah.
There's long story short, he took a Perk 30 and then took another one too close to get to each other, and he like OD'd in an IHOP. And I call bullshit.
In the IHOP?
You know when you get mad at movies for not being serious or like accurate? Like,
yeah. That's
what I'm mad at.
That should have been in a Waffle House.
Yes, 1. 2, handle your shit. 2 Percocets is not that much.
That's what you're mad about? The dosage?
Yeah, dude, I wanted to see him like eat 4 and boof 5.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, I have a problem. No, you ate 2 Percocets. That's not a problem. That's a Friday night.
How long had he been taking perks? What's his tolerance like?
It was high.
He's like on it for a couple of years and take before this?
At least 6 to 8 months at this point.
Okay. He whammed down 2? Sent him into the nethers?
Not even whammed down 2. Took one real late. I'd say like he took one at 4 o'clock in the morning and then took one again at 9 o'clock in the morning. I would have been perfectly fine. The scene was weird because he's like eating a breakfast sandwich and he sees a bunch of blood and his wife's like, hon, you bit a hole in your sandwich. I'm like, dog, handle your fucking shit. I'm like, wow, Netflix, way to get this one detail wrong for someone like me at home being like, dude, 2? Just 2?
I could bang 2 right now.
I'm like, call my buddy Ronnie. Ronnie, give me 2 right now. I want to call bullshit on this show. I'm going to TikTok it.
That should be a TikTok trend. Eat 2 Percocet 30s.
The new Pocky chip.
And then drive your car.
She's the new Pocky chip challenge. See the chip challenge? Kill the kid.
I gotta look this up. What are you talking about?
So Pocky chip, PAQUI, is famously known as that one chip that's like extremely spicy. People always try to eat it and be like, yeah, it's not even spicy. And then like 5 seconds later, like, oh, Lord, my mouth's on fire. Please help me. Goddamn, blurdy. And apparently, you got some negative criticism recently because a kid ate it and he apparently keeled over. So do the research for a minute.
How's that even possible? It's pending autopsy. The crazy thing is, like, they don't even know if this killed him. And these news sites have already put out these stories saying that.
What are the other possibilities that killed him? Was he extremely overweight and a man-child?
It says he's pending autopsy. It's a young kid. He's 14 years old. He took the chip while in school and then went to the nurse's office and basically said he didn't feel well. And then eventually he went home. He basically just, his complications got worse.
Oh, sounds like we got to blame it on the chip.
It's crazy. Should we try this chip?
I've always wanted to, and I'm scared.
Yeah, I would do it. I would just have a mental breakdown.
You would just see me at my worst. As long as you're okay with seeing me at my worst. Tell me about you. What do you have going on this week? Actually, you know what? You got Austin coming up in 2 weeks. Tell us about it. What are you doing down there?
I'm going to Austin. I'm a chef. highly acclaimed chef now, and I am going to be cooking pigs for a wedding in Austin.
You gonna be spit roasting any pigs while you're there? Hey-o.
We're cooking it in the box, the cajachina.
Oh, yeah.
We're cooking 3 pigs, Cuban style.
You know, I was asking if you were going to attempt to put your penis in
No,
pigs.
no, I knew that. Yeah, definitely not.
Oh, no, you haven't heard?
Slam pigs?
Couple Slam Pig Johnsons.
If I needed to, I just would go to Nashville.
Maybe on your way, stop in Slam Pig Central.
Downtown Slam Pig? Yeah, we're going to Austin for a week. It's actually F1 race week that week. It's going to be wild.
That's cool. What do you got on the docket? What's some plans for going down there?
It's going to be just eating a lot of different food, different restaurants. I'm going with a friend who lived in Austin for a while, and he's a real chef. I'm joking, I'm not, but he's an actual chef, and we're going to be trying some cool foods and different spots, but it should be fun.
You gonna try and assault anybody? Possibly get into an altercation?
I don't think I would. Probably not. I mean, yeah, no, definitely not.
Well, you're going to Texas. What you need to do is get in an altercation and go, "Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was America."
Talk about how Trump's going to save us.
Man, I've been hearing a lot of that these open mics this week.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Is that a topic that people joke about?
A guy was like, "Dude, I do construction, so you can imagine the people I hang out with." He's like a Mexican guy from Honduras. That's
Honduras.
what he said. A Mexican guy from Honduras said to me, he's like, "Are you voting, my friend?" He's like, "What now?" He's like, "I'm an American. I don't vote." He's like, "Well, sir, you need to vote for the king." He's like, "Who?" He's like, "Donald Trump." He's like, "Donald Trump's going to send your ass back to fucking Mexico." He's like, "No. He never find me. He is good man."
He's going to send your ass back.
I was like, that's a very sneaky way to say you support Trump.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I swear to God, it's the Mexicans on my jobs. They're the ones that convinced me. Had some White Castle yesterday.
Nice. How was that?
8, 10 mini cheeseburgers.
Jesus Christ.
So pretty depressing.
10 of them?
They got a thing that's called a 10 burger bag. It made sense, Raymond.
You couldn't just hit the dozen just for shits and gigs?
I almost got a 20.
Oh my gosh.
You ever had White Castle?
One time when I was in St. Louis, Missouri.
The cheeseburgers with jalapeno cheddar cheese.
Yeah, that'll kill you. You think a Pocky chip will kill you?
I put holes in my asshole today, dude. I was ripped apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been messed up all day. You know, we could talk. What's your opinion on the Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift situation?
I don't think I have one. My barber is a Taylor Swift person. She was pretty pissed. She's pissed that people are up in her shit. So, what happened actually? They just fucking?
Yeah, no, I think they make a great couple too.
You're about it?
No, I mean, I don't care. I don't think it literally fucking matters at all.
Travis Swift? He's taking her name 100%. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. She's a boss bitch.
Taylor Kelce sounds like she has huge titties.
Did you hear about this emotional support alligator?
Dude, I did. I saw that.
What the?
Did you hear about they were rioting in Philadelphia again?
Over what? The alligator?
No, apparently a cop shot a black kid. And
Jesus Christ. They just can't help themselves.
Dude, it's like liquor to them. It's like candy to these fuckers. Apparently a judge dismissed charges on the cop. And they apparently destroyed Chestnut Street again.
It was the guy who got shot. His last name was Irizarry or whatever.
Who was he? Do a deep dive. Let's make this our topic this week.
I don't know if it's connected, but they're saying it might be. It was a night of looting. There was 50 people arrested. Took place after charges were dismissed against an officer who shot and killed Eddie Irizarry. It says the lootings had nothing to do with the peaceful protests that took place earlier.
How about we just not loot? There's got to be someone in the group that goes, how about we don't do this?
Yeah, I don't know if this is connected. The looting to the dismissal.
Well, I think it was used as an excuse to loot.
You think people just took advantage of it?
Mm-hmm. When I run for mayor of Philadelphia, I'm going to stop that shit.
You could probably win. Yeah, I just feel like, I don't know, if I'm there and I see something I want, like, who knows if I grab some shit and I walk out, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I pretty much told the Airbnb host here that I expected to take a lot of shits. There's 2 bathrooms here. I'm downstairs. I run out of toilet paper. I look under the sink. There's no toilet paper in there. So I go upstairs. There's 1 roll. I look under the sink. I look in every drawer. There's no toilet paper. I end up finding toilet paper in the towel closet later on in a very obscure spot. But before I found it, I texted the host like, hey, just a heads up. I can't find any extra toilet paper. I just used 1 and I have 1 left. Some help would be appreciated. Just didn't want to get caught in that situation. LOL. Embarrassed face. Then I found all the toilet paper and I hit her back up like, I'm so embarrassed. I just found the toilet paper. Sorry I even bothered you with this. Back guy problems.
You're just complaining. What, did you get an answer?
Yeah. She just sent me back a no problem. Toilet papers in the bathroom closet. Winky face.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, the winky face threw me off.
You have a chance, I think.
Yeah. Let's hit some dates here. I have a showcase coming up. It's going to be in November, so you got some time to not buy tickets if you want. November 12th. It's actually on the day of Diwali. Do we know what? Before I continue this, look up what Diwali is.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Diwali. Diwali.
Diwali.
When I look at my calendar, it's an all-day thing, so I don't want to disrespect the holiday. I want to give it the recognition.
I have a recipe here for it. Palestinian stuffed grape leaves.
Type in Diwali Day. God damn it, Raymond.
Dude, these look good.
Yo, stop talking about grape burritos.
Let's see, Diwali, India's biggest and most important holiday of the year.
Nice, dude. So we're doing the Indian celebration on that day, I think. It's at Gatsby's in Aston, PA. Not sure of the time yet. I'll confirm that with you guys, but $15 tickets if you want to come see me locally for comedy. We got Ryan Rosario's benefit coming up at Patty Wax in the next 2 weeks. On the 14th, we have that coming up. You can purchase tickets at the door. You can purchase them online from my social medias. You'll be able to find the tickets there. It's $50 a ticket. It includes a beef and beer, as well as it includes an acoustic performance and a comedic performance by 3 to 4 comedians. So come on out. It's going to be a really fun show. It's going to be a really fun time remembering Ryan, getting to play for some door prizes, some baskets and everything. There's some really cool things in the silent auction that we're going to be doing. So come on out. We're going to have some fun.
African safari hunt.
Yeah, dude. We're going to get a live bear and we're going to let him in there. And everybody's going to get trank guns. And if your dart takes him out, you're going to win a fucking...
Declan is fighting a bear.
Mm-hmm.
He has to now. We've already said it. So that's going to be sweet.
Yeah. I'm excited, dude. Like I said, I told that joke tonight to practice for the benefit. So I'm feeling pretty shitty about myself. If you want to find us on social media, you can find me at Declan Loves Meatballs. My shit's been climbing. I keep traveling, meeting people, and people keep following me. So I kind of got that going for me. It's going to be over 1,000 in the next couple months. I'm telling you,
dude, you have 35 followers right here. It's
lies, dude. Bitch, I got real Gucci. Don't make me go get it. I rock ball man all day.
Yeah, I've seen you. I've seen you do it. It's amazing.
I keep my mouth open, chomping like an alligator.
What the
Sitting
fuck
back.
does that have to do with it?
Oh, no, I was about to start rapping. Sitting back, posted shit, making math count like a calculator.
Ooh.
Sitting back, bouncing like a fucking teen masturbator.
No.
Kraft cheese, mac and cheese for later. With your mom and gators. Declan's a rapper. Yeah. If you want to find Raymond on his social medias, you can find him at Ray_Brooks, BROOX. As well as you can find the podcast at 555 Let Me Call You Back. You can find Declan's YouTube page where he has comic clips. So you can find that at Declan Brooks Comedy. If you have any questions, we still have that phone line. You know, occasionally people send us threats telling us they're going to find us and take our money.
Manifestos, threats.
Mm-hmm.
People on the edge.
Mm-hmm. We call it the fringe line. So if you guys are looking at getting some deep dark secrets out on that fringe line, Raymond, hit him with the number.
That is 215-360-3451. We're going to send you to voicemail. I'm not going to answer. So
again, also it's spooky season. So if you want to send us your favorite Halloween idea costumes, me and Raymond will do an episode where we're dressed as an act just like the character of your choosing.
Are you dressing up for Halloween this year?
Oh yeah, you want to hear my idea for our family outfit we're doing?
You want to save it or no?
No, I'll say it. We have a little fucking baby, and he's my baby Sasquatch. We're going to dress him like a Sasquatch. Me and Christina are going to be safari photographers trying to get pictures of Sasquatch.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's sweet.
No, that's another great week. I had a lot of fun in Nashville. Raymond, I'm sure I'll be seeing you soon here. I'll be on a home week here. Maybe we'll be able to get a in-person episode. But other than that, it's been a great time talking to you again tonight. It's been a late night, so you guys get to hear our gloomy, sad, terrible voices tonight. So we hope you appreciate the episode. We appreciate you guys. We're coming up on a year full of episodes here soon. So if you got an idea of how you want to hear us celebrate it, or if you guys want to get together, hit us up. We'll eat burgers in a park if you want. I don't care. We could just get some beers that are warm and hang out in a parking lot. So, I mean, I'm all about that. I'm fucking all about that.
Yes. It's
been another fun week, Raymond. We'll catch you next time. Raymond, I hope you have a good week. You got chewed like a bowl of soup.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Please rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. We would really appreciate the support. Find us on Instagram at 555 Let Me Call You Back and on Facebook at the Let Me Call You Back podcast. You can find comedian Declan Brooks on Instagram at Declan Loves Meatballs. See you next time.